What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Emotional, and guess what?
I'm back, and I'm better than ever. Got a neck.
What's going on, y'all? We back at it for another reaction video. This is Faouzia exclusive and unreleased documentary. Now, Gordon, I believe you sent this to me. I believe, yeah, I think you did send me this in the Instagram. Yeah, you did. You did send me this. So I'm excited to hear this or see what's going on. So like, comment, subscribe, and the baby, let's vibe. Hit the button, baby.
Our next guest is a rising powerhouse singer.
I didn't even know she got interviewed on Kelly Clarkson.
David Guetta, these are just a couple of the big names our next guest has worked with.
I love your voice. I love your songs.
We see fans popping up all over the world. She has fans in Morocco, she has fans in Canada, all over the States.
The lovely, the talented, beautiful Faouzia.
This is Faouzia.
I'll export.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Yep.
Imagine being able to just sing like that, just on a dime.
Allô, je suis Faouzia, puis je vais vous présenter une pièce appelée Turkey in the Straw, puis je dédie cette chanson à Leila et toute ma famille, Balhaj, Muzineb, Fatam Zahra.
That's so crazy.
Faouzia started playing piano when she was really little.
Was born in Morocco, grew up in Canada.
She grew up in such a rural community. I can't express how remote it is. There's 3,500 people in Carmen.
My first experience with music, I remember, was probably learning how to play the piano when I was 5. But even before that, I was listening to music at home all the time, listening to Arabic music, pop music, French music on the car and on camping trips. When I was around 4 years old, my older sister started playing the piano, and I was so jealous of her, and I would beg my parents. I was like, I want to learn how to play the piano. And they're like, wait, like when you get into kindergarten, we'll put you in lessons. And that's what they did.
And been going crazy ever since.
I was literally always fascinated by music and by art and by creativity, and I always spent my time in my childhood kind of diving into that.
You can always count on me.
The first time I heard Fauzia's voice, I think she was 14 going on 15 at the time. And the song that I had heard her performing on that video was Adele's Hello, and I'm sure I'll get in trouble for saying this, but when I watched it and heard her, I thought it was better than the original.
That was fire though. It was. Like, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck, y'all. We not gonna act like she didn't kill that mug, though. We not gonna act like she ain't just. I pushed 2 buttons at the same time, but you got the point. Like, we not gonna act like she didn't just destroy that mug. Now we not gonna act like she didn't.
For everything that I've done.
I couldn't believe it. In fact, I basically got on a plane a few days later and flew to Canada just to see her.
Gonna go to the airport now, and yeah, bye. Where are we going, mommy? Do you like waking up early? Cutie pie, I'm gonna bite you. Made it to the airport.
Because Faouzia is based in Canada, there's so much travel, whether it's to LA or New York or overseas, and it can be really exhausting. She'll do 15-hour days, day in and day out, on no sleep,
and
on
going to
limited
school.
Travel, and she manages to make it not only work, but a positive experience for everyone.
Like, again, we not gonna act like, because I remember I think she was going to school still at this point, right? She was going to school for her engineering degree at this point in time, correct? Because I know there was a point where she was going for her degree in engineering, and I'm assuming this is that time period. But like, to be doing all of this stuff, like career-wise, and still balancing a school thing too, that's a lot. What the heck? I just muted it. What the heck? Oh, here we go.
My music started to kind of get a little bit more attention when I was around like 13, 14 years old. I started to like post covers and stuff on YouTube.
That's the Starboy one.
When I was around that age, that's when I started to take it a little more seriously and record my music. And I think I released my first single when I was 15. And that's when things started to really unfold.
Climbing up this mountain, climbing up twice.
That mug was fire. Wait, how old did she say she was when she dropped this? Hold on, wait.
And record my music, and I think I released my first single when I was 15, and that's when
This Mountain was out when she did This Mountain when she was 15. It's just levels to it. It's levels to it.
things started to really unfold.
Cause the on that mug.
Hoping that I make it this time, but I'm so done with
hoping.
You could start to see that the response trickling in. Then everything just started rolling really quickly, you know, getting her live opportunities and festivals.
And then after
I think I
that,
did reacted to that
signed a
too.
booking agency.
And then eventually she was signed to Atlantic. And so she's had to learn a ton in the last few years. She's really come into her own, but the reality is we're really just getting started right now.
Look at me now. I'm not here to talk.
I'm not here to talk.
I'm just here to walk, here to walk the walk.
That mug is so hard, bro.
I like this really weird thing. I'm like, when I'm married, I'm not close to getting married.
I also like how she's always been so bubbly.
Anyone that she sings in front of is blown away.
Darling, I've been having sad dreams. I don't know where I've been, but I know what I've come to.
We were in a big A&R meeting, and Mike Karen, who signed her, was playing the record for everyone, and I mean, immediately everybody was captivated by her voice. She has one of those voices that's just completely undeniable.
Yeah.
You don't know a thing at all.
Her vocal range is unlike anybody that I've ever heard in person. She has this really cool, low, kind of like a growling range.
Don't you know?
Oh, that's my jam. Oh.
Cried tears of gold for you. I sit here for you.
You'll hear a
Yeah.
lot of the
These
percussive
are my
elements and
dimes.
Arabic trills in her voice and things like that throughout the music that really no one else is doing right now.
Lie, we lie, we lie.
I mean, that's super rare. Like, you don't really come across singers like that.
We had a really, really amazing
Was this for
day
Hero?
shooting a bunch of different looks. It was very like futuristic, extraterrestrial, and like all these different really cool vibes. Everyone was so happy, and it was just a really, really great day. And now it's almost 11, and I'm gonna go and wipe everything off and go to bed. That's about it.
She's also simultaneously been going to school to get
Okay.
an engineering degree.
See, I knew I wasn't
Full-time
tripping.
student, and she's a full-time recording artist.
Doing all of that while being a pop star, she's like a real life Hannah Montana.
Yes,
Growing up,
literally.
I've always been like a really big bookworm, and I've always loved science and math and all of that. I just think it's really fun and cool to learn about something that's like so out of like my comfort zone. It just fuels my brain in another way.
And you're going to school now at the same time, so you haven't done the get some success in the music industry, get some YouTube views, get some Spotify views,
Yeah.
quit school, move into a mansion with Jaguar rugs.
Jaguar
Right
rugs.
from day one, Faouzia was very clear that she wanted to go to college after high school, and a lot of people were supportive of it, but some folks felt like that was going to be impossible, and you tell Faouzia something's impossible, and she will prove you wrong.
When you really, really want to do something, you'll find a way to do it, no matter
Amen.
what circumstances you're in.
On the weekend, she would, handle all her interviews and do a bunch of marketing stuff on maybe a Saturday, and then Sunday she's studying for an exam.
School can be extremely overwhelming.
Yeah.
Every time I'm studying, suddenly I'm like popular. I'm not popular like 99.9% of the time, but whenever I'm like, okay, I have a final tomorrow, like I gotta sit down and like do this. Literally everyone's like, Faouzia, did you do this? Did you get this? Did you get this ready? Are you ready for this? Blah, 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 blah. It gets really hectic when I'm studying, and sometimes I just have to shut my phone off.
I'm not gonna lie, that makes me glad I didn't achieve no success like that when I was going to school, because I would not know how to manage that. Like, I would not know how to manage that. That's a lot to manage while going to school for engineering on top of that. That's a lot. That is a lot. That is a lot.
Hello. Good to see you.
So good to see you.
In this industry, there's plenty of divas, and Faouzia is absolutely not one of them.
I think with Faouzia, she just is a real person. A lot of times when you think about an artist with a voice as big as hers and someone so gorgeous and someone who has such a good sense of self, you don't really know what you're gonna get, and what you get is the most wonderful human being in the world.
She's so much more concerned about everyone else than herself, and she brings such a positive energy.
When you take that and you throw it into the fact that she's an artist, I mean, you get the entire package.
I think I'm the oldest person here.
She's probably the kindest person I've ever met in my life. And to have that combined with her level of talent and her abilities is kind of unheard of.
I find it just like so weird and so cool how like people in like Japan or like Australia or people in Europe or all across the world are like, I listened to your song today, and I'm like, yo, all the way like to Australia?
Crazy.
You look so good. You're welcome. Thanks for making us work.
Of course.
Bro, we not gonna act like we not gonna act like that's not cool. We not gonna act like you got to meet John Legend. That's cool. That's really, really cool. It got a song with bro. And then just talking to him like, bro, that's cool. That is so cool, bro. That is so cool.
When the collaboration for Minefields happened with John Legend, we all knew that meant we had to kind of step it up and take things to an even higher level, and Faouzia knew that more than anyone.
This is a really cool hairstyle. You're creative.
Almost done. Yeah.
Yeah.
People love the song so much.
I'm so excited about this song. Working with John Legend was such an incredible experience. He is so lovely to work with. He's so extremely talented. The first time I heard his voice on this song, I had shivers and like goosebumps, and I was like, there's no way that this is happening right now. And then when he was like harmonizing on my vocals, that's when it like really hit me. I was like, there's no way this is happening.
Crazy.
Taller or lower?
It's just been really wild, and it's definitely taken my career to a different level.
Hey. Oh, when she did this, she was on the Kelly Clarkson show.
Growing up in a small
And looking like
town
minefield
in
explosions.
Canada, I never expected for people across the world to hear my music. Everything has been kind of like elevated, and we're on this like new level.
Hey. Okay, here we go. Now we're here. I think it's Hero, yeah.
We're gonna shoot you.
Yeah,
with
Hero,
all the
yeah.
dancers first.
Oh,
so
okay.
this is just gonna be like beauty moments, like you
Okay.
just giving us
Be
looks to
there,
camera
I've been on a
and like
weekend.
performing. Like channel princess.
And this wasn't
Peach.
true.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
If I was your hero, would you be mine? This ain't a
She's been
fairy
putting in
tale,
so
this
much
is
work the
real
past few
life.
years,
I had to remember the
and
words.
She's hitting a stride with her craft. I really have never really met anyone like her.
I'm nervous and excited about the future and what's gonna happen next, because I really have no clue. Just gotta have fun with it. As long as people are relating and connecting and I'm helping people, then that's all that really matters. Like, I can't even believe that as an artist you're able to help people that way, and I think it's so special, and I just want to keep doing that forever.
As we see the trajectory go up, it's been very interesting. It really shows that she's on her way to being considered one of the greatest singers and artists on the planet.
She might not realize it, but I mean, she has the prime of her life coming up, and it's gonna be an incredible ride to watch.
That's a wrap!
Hey.
Oh man, group hug.
I like that look for her though. The red and the
How do you feel?
sides, hair on the side.
If I was your hero, would you be mine? I know this ain't a fairy tale, this is real life. But if I were to save you, would you do the same? And catch me if I'm falling, 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 falling.
Like that's cool. That's cool. Like I like seeing like this behind the scenes stuff, bro, because it's like, again, like when you get to see like how an artist like progresses, but you also get to see like all the stuff on the side, like the stuff that you don't like, they don't put out in the front. You know, like we used to just seeing like the music videos and the live shows and the songs and stuff like that. But then when you get to see like, okay, this is actually how you think. This is how you view things. This is how much you love your craft and how much effort you put into it and how much like, what's the word? How long you've been doing it. Like, sis been rocking out since came out the womb, you know? And it's like to know that she started playing. I didn't know she started playing piano in kindergarten, right? So that's actually really cool. Like, so I got to learn little side things about her that I didn't know before, right? And also it confirmed a lot of stuff that I already knew. But again, it's like that's a lot to be trying to balance your career musically with a college education. College education is not easy because I've done it. It's not easy. It's not easy at all, bro. But to balance that plus that, look, shout out to Faouzia. But I'm thinking about her though. PC's the baby, Leia.